Hey guys, I'm still on PS4 and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so for today I'm gonna do how to improve your aim on Rainbow Six Siege. I am playing on a controller if those of you who are wondering, so it's probably gonna just be more beneficial to those who are playing on controller. There's a lot to go through actually when it comes to sensitivity. I'm gonna try to do it in this 9 minutes guys, so I'm gonna try and run through it. So if you have any questions guys, please leave it in the comment section down below and I'll try my best to answer that as best as I can. The first thing you need to do guys when it comes to improving your aim is go and buy yourself a control freak. That is the number one thing I recommend when it comes to trying to improve your control is or your aim is control freaks. If you do not know what a control freak is, it is an extended analog that you clip on your right side, only specifically on your right side, so you can control your aim a little bit. You have more leverage and play when it comes to having a longer analog stick. So go buy yourself a control freak and then you're ready to go. So the next thing is crosshair placement guys. When it comes to crosshair placement, you don't always want to aim head level since your recoil goes upwards. So you're gonna probably miss your follow-up shots when it comes to aiming at the head level. If it's a one tap on the long range, yeah, that's pretty good. But other than that, guys, you always want to aim a little bit lower. In other words, towards the high chest area and the neck level, and then head level. That is pretty much where you want to aim. Since you start shooting over here, you're gonna land that following headshot or neck shot, getting that one tap. So crosshair placement. I don't have a breach or anything. I'm gonna show some quick examples guys. You have to go practice this in Terrorstand or a custom game. You cannot go practice this in multiplayer. You will not do well. You're gonna get frustrated. That's not a way to practice it. So make sure you go practice this in Terrorstand and custom game. There is someone in dining wall. He's on the right side, okay? So you're not gonna go like this. Oh, I see him, and then aim upwards. Trust me, this seems really simple, but a lot of people, even diamond rank players, their crosshair placement is really bad, and that's the first thing you need to do, and probably one of the only things you actually need to proactively go and train or practice when it comes to how to improve your aim. So there's someone on stairs right above me. He's top stairs by the bathroom door, okay? So you already look upstairs. This seems simple guys, trust me, you have to go practice this. A lot of people get this wrong. So there's someone on the kids door, okay? My aim is already upwards. There's someone on the dresser in master bedroom. So as you can see, already aiming sort of chest head level, and I'm ready to aim. Okay. So make sure you get your crosshair placement correctly. So next thing is sensitivity. For a diamond player, my sensitivity is pretty low, vertical 25. Always keep your vertical at least 10 clicks lower than your horizontal sensitivity. This is just, trust me, it's going to be better for you. I play 20 lower. The reason I play low vertical sensitivity is so I can keep my crosshair placement as level as possible throughout the match. I don't want to go a lot up and down since it's going to be way inconsistent than just keeping a lower sensitivity when it comes to vertically, so I can get you know, just more consistent level placement, if you guys do understand that. Yeah. Next thing is 45 guys. When it comes to horizontal and aiming down sight sensitivity, try not to go above 50. If you have to go to 60, that will probably be my highest recommendation. Other than that guys, when it comes to playing high sensitivity on Rainbow Six Siege, especially on controller, you're gonna be a lot more inconsistent than lower sensitivity players due to just you know, the muscle memory. It's really hard for muscle memory to comprehend the high sensitivity. So you're definitely going to be inconsistent. I've seen this with my own eyes, even in competitive players. So trust me, try not to go above 50 sensitivity on Rainbow Six Siege. I do prefer control rather than speed, since Rainbow Six Siege is somewhat a slower paced game based on the aiming or the engagement in itself. You're probably going to hold a lot more corners than you are going to sprint around like Call of Duty and needing to do a quick flick. So make sure you get more control than speed on Rainbow Six Siege. Dead zones guys, do not go above 7 on the left, above 8 on the left stick dead zone. Your strafing is going to be a lot slower than it is when you're playing on a 5. Right stick dead zone, make sure you have a 5 or a 6. This is just going to help you a lot to have smoother aim and a lot more micro aiming when it comes to shooting long range targets. So make sure you have 5 and 6 dead zone when it comes to your right stick dead zone. The other thing is the aiming down sight, guys. My aiming down sight is exactly the same as my horizontal. This is due to just having the most consistent rotation as possible. So I'm aiming like this. If I aim down sight, it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit slower, but it's very the same, and that's what you want, is consistency in aim to get your muscle memory as good as it can. So the next thing, guys, is your playstyle. Do you spray a lot? Are you heavy on the trigger? Do you burst fire? Do you tap fire? Do you rapid fire? How do you shoot most of your weapons? What operators do you play? This is a big subject that I can't really do in a small video in just in 10 minutes. However, when it comes to a faster playstyle, yeah, you're gonna probably need a faster sensitivity, something like a 50 or a 48 or something like that. Other than that, if you play Rook a lot, you play maybe Fuse or something like a Twitch, which is more of a support role. Twitch is a good fragger, yes, but you're gonna use a shock drone a lot, so you're not gonna be in a lot of engagements, so you're probably gonna play a slower sensitivity. The attachments you use, if you are heavy on the trigger, guys, just go for a compensator no matter what weapon you play. If you're really heavy on the trigger, just play compensator. It's gonna be, benefit you a lot more. So that's heavy control, yeah. Heavy spray on the trigger. If you are a lot more burst fire, you can just go for flash hider. This is a compensator on this weapon, by the way. If you play a lot of tap firing, even on close quarter engagements, just go for muzzle brake. So yeah, so that's probably basically it, guys. If you are struggling with recoil control, obviously just don't consider even taking a angle grip. Just leave the angle grip alone. Just choose the best control you can for your weapon, which is obviously a vertical grip. So this is pretty much it, guys, when it comes to how to improve your aim. The number one thing I always tell people how to improve your aim is crosshair placement, guys. This is the number one thing you want to get 100% or correct is crosshair placement, guys. Without crosshair placement, your chance of improving your aim is pretty much zero, guys. This is the number one thing I recommend is crosshair placement, because crosshair placement is pretty much your foundation in every engagement. If my crosshair placement is here and someone is there, I'm probably gonna lose this battle, because I have to go all the way from here to there, and hopefully I can do this 100% accurately. If I don't do it accurately, I'm not gonna win this battle. So guys, crosshair placement, number one thing. Make sure you always have crosshair placement correct. Yeah, there's one on the lower stairs, so you're not gonna go like this and then like this. Okay, it's risky. There's someone on lower stairs. Yeah, you're already looking that way. Okay, I mean, this seems obvious to you guys because I'm doing it right now. However, when playing in multiplayer, guys, I've seen so many people, there's someone on lower stairs. Okay, I'm going, no, there is someone on lower stairs. You're watching him. Okay, you sprint and you go. If you want to do this quick, you sprint a little bit and you look. You do not take your eyes off, your crosshair placement off the lower stairs. There's someone on workshop. No, there is someone on workshop. Okay, you're ready for this. You can maybe sprint a little bit forward. There's someone on workshop. You don't go like this. Get to the angle and then you're ready. Okay, make sure you're already watching this angle. So make sure your crosshair placement is something you do practice a lot, guys. Yeah, when you come to the lower stairs, you're not gonna keep looking here. There's maybe gonna be someone there. So there's someone close to kitchen or lower stairs. Okay, watching, you're already aiming there. So make sure you get this right. Crosshair placement, guys, number one thing, and probably the most valuable tip I could give is crosshair placement. It's something you can always improve on. It's something you cannot get perfect, since you always don't know the position of the enemy team. I'm still on PS4, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.